The Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Lasubeb, has recruited another 2,000 teachers to improve the workforce at the primary school level. Addressing the new recruited teachers, the chairman of the board, Honorable Wahab Alawiye King, urged them to be alive to their classroom responsibilities.
They've done the written exam, the oral exam, the micro teaching, and so many other important exercises they have to go through. We want to get them acquitted to the system, the operations. We want them to be exposed to the civil service rule, the public service rule. That is why I have advised them that they must know something about everything in the education sector.
The teachers were sensitized by the Director, Corporate Communications Public Service Staff Development Center, Mr. Taufik Ajetumobi, who explained the rules and regulations of public service and how it works.
We are governed by the public service rules because primarily we are staff of the Lagos State Public Service, and there are rules and regulations that govern our conduct. You must be able to use instructional materials. Of course, this is the 21st century. You must also talk about applying technology. You must also talk about improvisation of learning materials, even in places where you do not have them ready-made.
Speaking with Education Report on TV, chairman of the board said the teachers were selected based on their professional qualifications.
We got professionals from the University of Lagos that assisted us and to get the best in order to show that we are determined. We must get teachers who are not only academically qualified but also professionally qualified.
Some of the newly recruited teachers who spoke to our correspondent had this to say.
The induction has been very educating and I really learned a lot. As a teacher, you learn every day, and with what we have learned here, I believe that I am going to put in my very best as a teacher.
I particularly enjoyed the session of branding myself. I see that as an efficient teacher, I've branded before, but I think I need to rebrand what I want to be known for. So that's my take home, and that's what I want to achieve with my learners when I get to the classroom. I'm determined now, with God's help, to focus on those with the learning challenges, because the flower learners, those are the target of many teachers, but we leave those that are struggling behind. So I want to make that as my target now, to face them more, so that I can bring them, if possible, to almost the same level with the high flyers.
In the same vein, Lasubeb presented checks to beneficiaries of members of staff who are deceased. The chairman advised the beneficiaries to make good use of the funds.
This is the time for financial literacy. Financial literacy simply means ability to manage the little resources you have effectively and efficiently. Another thing we need to know is financial education. The money is here now. We must know how to manage it, efficiently and effectively.
I will give kudos to the Lagos State government for this kind of opportunity given to the deceased children in pushing them forward. But I don't think maybe other states are even doing it. That's why I give them kudos for doing that. And as the chairman have counseled us earlier, that when you receive this kind of money, it's not the kind of money you'll be spending lavishly, because the person that worked for it is no more. And I believe this money, whatever you use it to do, you also be remembering about the late person that's worked for it.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba Lagos State pé wọ́n ṣe ọkọ̀ àbá àdá ọba kò ní ṣá wọn lẹ́sẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ wọn náà máa rá láàánú lóòótọ́ náà fún gbogbo wa ní owó náà.
It gave the assurance that the Lagos State government will continue to place priority on the welfare of public servants.